Don't believe a word they tell you.
Believe a word who tells me? What's he going on about? Okay, so first things first. I want to stop Virgil's harassment.
Name's Wolfius. Better watch your step.
Are you the one threatening Virgil? Actually, first things first, who are you going to vote for? Because last time you voted for a guy who isn't even in the running anymore.
Sentius, military man, knows what he's doing.
Why didn't you vote for him last time? You didn't vote for him last time, did you? You voted for Galerius, or whatever his name is. Can I do anything to change that?
No.
Maybe I can, though. If I sort this problem out, try and get you to come out of the closet.
No idea what you're talking about?
Are you sure? You don't know what I'm talking about? Right, so I pushed him too much last time, didn't I? What do I do this time, then? I say I found the proof, right? I found the letter in his room, threatening Virgil.
Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
And then, what do I do? I'm going to ask you to stop threatening him. I'll keep going on this chain that I did earlier.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie with another man is an abomination. His presence here is a threat to us all.
If that's true, why hasn't the golden rule been broken already? He doesn't know. Yep, we've been through this. France. We can try this, but I think he's a heretic because he says the one true God, right? I think he's Christian. I don't think he cares about the gods of Rome.
There is only one true God.
Yep.
And he laid waste to Sodom and Gomorrah because of exactly this kind of thing.
Okay, so we got some more options though from this. I can threaten him, say, how would the magistrate feel if he knew you were a cultist? Is that the right line to do though? Because he seemed to be upset once I started being a bit threatening before, didn't he, about his repressed homosexuality. So maybe go along with the Christian line of, who was it that said, do unto others as you would have them do unto you?
I am doing that. If I was about to get everyone else killed, I would want someone to stop me.
Okay, we can go with this option now too, though. That was the wrong choice, I guess. Let's blackmail him instead.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh my god. Leave Virgil alone or I'll out you to everyone. I am talking about his heresy here, right? Right? Not him being gay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, did not like that.
And unless you want your jaw broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the wrong thing to do, but I thought maybe I could try it. Okay, so we don't get his vote or Virgil's vote from this day. Do I need them? This guy I can actually get, I realised,
Wonder
right?
how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Hello there, friend.
I can just pay him because he already gave me 5,000 of his own coins. I think this is like a situation where I can just get money out of him every day if I wanted to, right? 5,000 coins. Since I keep the money. I took it from the Shrine of Diana. You never believed me if I told you.
Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps you'd be interested
Yeah, I'm
in
not selling it. It's not for sale. But I can tell you where to get your own. No, this isn't what I want to do. It's not for sale.
Oh, well, let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, something else. Yeah, something else. Who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, I suppose.
No. I want you to vote for Galerius.
Yeah? And what's he going to do?
I'll give you money. I'll bribe you.
Certainly. For a
Yeah, that's fine. Here you go.
pleasure doing business. Can I help you with anything else?
No, I'm good. Because I can just get more money from him, right? Basically, he's paid that himself because I took 5,000 from him already. Goodbye. I mean, I guess I can ask your story, actually. I meant to be asking people stories.
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Did it have anything to do with the fire in Rome? Come on, let's hear it.
All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named a Camphor, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
You took the cart, didn't you? Did they all go onto the same barge? Are they all people who were on the same barge and died at the same time?
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
Yeah, I can see where this is going. You jumped in after it, right?
Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank not far from here,
Yeah.
with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
I am sorry this happened to you. Not really, but I don't want to piss him off to change his vote.
Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
There is people underneath though, so people will be into a shock, right? Because they'll probably smelt it down. No one's going to keep gold people around as ornaments, right? They're going to want the gold to put in something else. They're going to smelt it, and then there's just going to be blood and bones and guts and pulp coming out, right? Goodbye.
Very well. Another time.
Okay, so, right, let's think about this. There's 6 people that go to vote, right? We've got that guy's vote. So that's 1. We've got the guy who's going to commit suicide. That's 2. We got this guy over here. That's 3. Maybe 3 all, right? It'd be a draw. Because we don't have his vote.
From a faraway land.
We don't have his vote. And we don't have the bodyguard's vote. What happens if it's a draw? I guess it'll stay the same, right? Who's in charge normally? Also, I need to figure out, right? Even if I get Galerius to be the new magistrate, isn't the gladiator gonna just come and like be mad? Am I meant to like dob him in? Tell the magistrate that he's the one who's gonna break the golden rule, so he can be like left in a cell, so he can't cause trouble. Maybe, but I think I'm just gonna have to start the day. Redo the day, right? Because I don't think I can continue. I need to solve this problem. I'll tell you what, seeing as I'm going to restart the day, I'll see if I can solve the problem with the gladiator interrupting. By seeing if I can tell the magistrate I know he's going to break it and see if he puts him away. And then I'll call it an early election, see what happens, right? It's going to be a draw. It'll probably be with him being still the main guy. And then restart the day.
We're finally alone.
I guess. We've had this conversation before. We've had this conversation too.
Seems.
I'm in a hurry. Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule?
Course.
I think I know who it is.
Yes.
It is none of those guys. I mean, technically it's him that causes it, isn't it? If he's like gladiator.
Why do you say that?
When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death. Does he? Does he do that?
What? That's... I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him.
Yeah, I can already do that.
I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time, and may Swada, goddess of persuasion, go with you.
Yeah, so maybe this is like tips on how to solve these problems, right? So I found out he's going to cause the golden rule, and then he says find a way so he doesn't win it. Well, I've already done that.
Good, thank you.
Can that be said the same for all the other people here then too? I think I know who it is. Yeah, so who else here can cause it? It's Rufus?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. So he's just going to say the same thing here, right? He's becoming increasingly threatening to Virgil because of his sexuality, so he's going to say, we'll stop him.
Then you'd better find a way to make him back down,
Yeah.
hadn't you? I'm quite sure you're capable of containing that half-wit.
Okay.
Go and do it.
Okay, so the reason why I hadn't done this before is because I thought it was like Cluedo, right? You tell him who you suspect is going to break the golden rule and the game ends, so I can say this to everyone.
Good, thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what are the other options? Because some of them might actually tell me why they're going to break the golden rule that I haven't figured out. Like, how's Galerius going to break here?
Why do you say that?
Oh, he's killed? Yeah, I knew he would do that. I spoiled it a little bit, right? If he goes down that line. I suspected he would do this. I knew he would. Okay.
Why then did you... It looks like you'll have to continue.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm not going to continue suspecting other people because it looks like it's a bit spoilers.
Thank you.
Could kill him and then just end the game, right? It seems like you can do that. But I don't think there's anything else here to explore. Is there? I'll tell you what I haven't tried is just jumping off into the water below this. Should we try that? Oh, we die. Okay. Actually, if I return to my last save, that would be before Virgil, right? So we can try again from that. Nothing's happened since then, has it?
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Yeah. Oh, we sorted out this guy, actually, didn't we? Damn it. We'll do that quickly, then we can talk to Virgil.
Wonder how much.
So actually, what I'll do is I'll save here, actually. And I can just reload, right? Rather than just repeating the day, because there's no point to doing that, because it's the only thing I have. I just need to figure out how to
Name's Rufus.
sweet talk him.
Better watch your step.
The gods of Rome don't care about homosexuality, so why would they care about Virgil? Was there another option along these lines that I didn't try? I don't think there was there?
There's
Maybe
only
it
one
was.
true God.
Was there one? Let's just
I
exhaust
am
all of the
doing-
same things we've already done.
I don't...
None of these worked, did it? I went out at him.
Smart.
Oh, we're done talking with just that as well.
I have nothing.
Yeah, okay. Reload. So it is the other option, right? Of saying he's repressed. Which we did the first time, but I guess we chose the wrong dialogue. Seems to me your agitation is a bigger threat than Virgil's personal affairs.
I wouldn't get so angry.
Okay, so I said this before, these two things before, right? So let's try, he just seems like a normal guy keeping to himself. What's your problem?
He makes me... uncomfortable.
Right, we said this before. Are you uncomfortable with your feelings towards him?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Yeah. He tells me to shut up, basically, doesn't he? So it doesn't work. Right? It must be difficult to be torn between your faith and your desire.
I have no idea.
Yeah, unless you want your jaw broken, don't talk to me again. What the hell? How are you meant to do this? I guess I'll try threatening to beat him up.
Yes.
I'm going to hurt you badly.
You imbecile!
Golden rule.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
How are you meant to do this? How are you meant to do that? How are you meant to do it? I mean, I guess I could have just reloaded there too, right? Fuck, what's I gonna do now? I don't know, but I've done it all, right? I talked to him about everything. He was like, nothing I say is gonna change your mind. I haven't said that.
Smart.
Yeah, no, that just
No.
stops. It just stops. It just stops it. I really don't know what to do. Hello, it's me again, Dormemo. I've come to bargain. Hello.
Name's Rufus.
Should we try exhausting all the other options? I don't think it's going to do anything. But I don't see the point in these two anymore, right? We've already done much of the story. He didn't really talk much to me, did he?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
See what I mean? Bit pointless, isn't it? What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Yeah, that would be annoying, to be fair. But I know the feeling I've lived through a pandemic. That's very true.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming? Well, the gold people are going to turn everyone onto gold. I guess I want to know what your opinion is.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Yeah, they also talk to me. I think you're right. Okay, but you're really talkative about this subject, aren't you?
Of course I am.
That hasn't helped me though, has it? Who you got to vote for?
Sentius.
Yeah, we already know this. I just haven't exhausted that this time. Right, can I change that in any way?
No.
Yeah, exactly. We're done.
Whatever.
Just like, what the fuck, man? I can't do shit. I can't do anything here. There must be some other reason, right? To be able to solve this. I've exhausted all the options. There must be something here, right? Maybe he has his own quest somehow, but he's not talking to me about it. If he did, I don't know what to do. I think I may just have to go around just exhausting everyone else's options to see what else I can do right now. Because at the moment, it's just free all for people voting.
Welcome.
You're right.
Feeling all right?
No, I'm stuck. You ain't got anything to talk to me about, have you? Do you know a way out of here?
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
Can we talk about Iulia now? Did we not do that?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Is she okay? I don't know why we're talking to her about this. We already talked to Iulia. What's your opinion? Do you think she was poisoned or was it self-inflicted? Like, I already know.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Uh-huh. Yep. Did you hear her say anything about escaping?
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times, but nothing more than that, I'm afraid.
Yep, see, that was pointless, wasn't it?
Gladly.
What am I meant to do, mate? I'm so confused.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
She's still in here, Iulia. No, she's gone, is she? I took what was in this chest, didn't I? Where are these treatment notes? I already have those, right? I don't know why I have this. There must be a reason for that, right? Yeah, the treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I'll tell you what I can do is I can talk to the lady at the bar, right? Because she actually gave me some tips, didn't she? About what was going on. So she can help me of who to talk to. Hopefully.
Oh, you're here. And, you're...
Oh, we can try flirting with her again, right? Just say we're not interested.
Why? Just because I'm a woman? Honey, it's your loss.
Any answer just makes her rude.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, let's just forget that ever happened.
Uh-huh. It was funny, though, that I rejected you, right? For once. Gossip, please. Got any?
Certainly. For 10...
There you go.
Have you met Livia? She
No,
used to do...
I already know that. Yeah, I already know that. Because it's a different day. Here's another 10.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's going to throw a small festival to
No, he's resigned. Any more?
There used to be a midwife here, named...
I already found her. Thank you.
Scintilla, the magistrate.
Yeah,
How
I know.
can we trust him to...
I know, she's missing anymore.
I heard Dacius has been offering a lot of money for a...
No, I already know that. Anything else?
Have you seen the way Rufius walks around staring at all the stuff?
Uh-huh.
But then, why does he have a collection of them in his room?
Oh, does he? Actually, I might have already known that, right? Because I already went in his room. Anything else?
I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia. But of course,
Yep.
why do silly boys...
Yep, already know that.
I hear there are blasphemous cultists walking among us. Some even say they have a secret shrine around here somewhere.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Here's more money.
I've already told you everything.
That's the only thing I didn't know. Right, can you tell me your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Okay, so she's only going to tell her story if we bang? It seems like all the options were gone there, though, right?
All right. See ya.
I don't think it matters anyway. I think we can figure out the reason what's going on here, right? We can figure out how everyone's came here, right? They're all just trying to escape the fire. Some of them seem to have came on the same barge, right? So maybe they were all on the same one. There's nothing in Rufus's room. He actually has a penis here. I didn't realise that when I looked at it before. I don't know what to do. I'm just so, like, clueless. Someone here has, like, fucking arthritis too. Who's got arthritis? Maybe if I find Willow Bark. Can I find Willow Bark?
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Right, mate.
Shalom.
Shalom. Is there anything else I can talk to you about? What was your story?
You mean where am I from and all that?
Uh,
Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew,
okay.
I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here,
They're all dead.
with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
Okay. Yeah, they're all dead. We're in the underworld. And perhaps this sort of golden rule thing is a way to figure out whether people are deserving of going to hell or heaven, right? If they commit sin or not, if they're good people. Good on you for risking your life to help others.
A lot of good it did me. And that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them.
I do wonder why then I'm here, right? Doing this sort of repeating the day thing. Like, is it just a test for me? Am I meant to pass judgment on these people?
All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Because that's different, right? Like, why am I here with all these people who have died in one way? The same way, at the same place. But I'm from a different era. Also, what happened to Al, right? How comes Al's not here turned to gold somewhere?
Keep an eye
He
out
must have
for
came
that
here
little
after me, I guess.
Just
Right,
like
you, mate.
Diana's.
What is it, citizen?
Is there any way I can make you change your vote? I don't think you can. I don't think we can. I think this guy's just loyal, right? This is the one guy you can't change his the mind about. It makes sense. Can you tell me your story, though, please?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the Magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the Magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others.
Don't
And making
believe
sure they're
a
all
word they tell
behaving.
you.
I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Okay, that's what you do, but I'm more interested in how you ended up here.
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl, and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Yep. It's just a coincidence that 2 people died, like, on a barge, right? No one else did, I don't think. Fair enough, thank you. Oh, can I see the citizen register? Yeah.
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
See if I've talked to everyone. Oh. She claims to know a way out of here. Does she? Claudia. Yeah, I spoke to her. Spoke to that guy. Next page. That's the gladiator. That's the guy imprisoned in the warehouse. That's the priestess. That's the baker. That's the bald man we talk to all the time. That's the other bald man who sells clothes. Hannibal? I don't know this guy. He must be dead. The notes died in the system. Okay, we'll find him, I guess, later when we eventually get up there. This guy, this is who I'm talking to right now. This guy has disappeared. Actually found some ramblings of a note actually by that guy, right? It's like his dream journal. We saved this person. This is the person gone cray-cray. This is the nurse. This is the magistrate. The fake one. That is the person locked in the palace. This is the person we talked to before who jumps. We haven't actually done that much about him. I hope we can talk to her. Yeah, Rufus increasingly agitated. Increasingly agitated. Maybe he's the one who's got rheumatism. But there's no way to talk to him about that, is there? Cynthia. Talk to her. Right? That's the other daughter of the magistrate. Yeah, that's the other daughter that's missing. That's the magistrate himself. That's the guy who jumps. Just the gay man. Yes, there's no one new to talk to. Okay. Thanks for that.
Of course.
Don't understand, right? I have the thing in my pocket. Treatment notes for this. They say that someone has this. This person obviously will have willow bark to give to someone, I would assume. But I've already talked everything to her. There's nothing new to talk about.
Feeling alright?
I already talked to her about everything.
That's a shame.
Well, maybe it's because I already have it in my pocket and haven't picked, like, this day's notes. Like, if I take that now, then I have two, right? The game recognizes I just picked it up and I then talk to her. Like, I tried giving this to her when I first found it, right? And it just didn't seem to be away.
Feeling alright?
Yeah, there's nothing here to do here. Maybe there's an option under these dialogues that I haven't missed.
I'm Lucretia.
Talk to her about her story, right? Yeah, there's a few more things here, actually. Why are you working out of a shrine?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Okay. Not helpful at all. Tell me about the physician who's gone crazy. I don't see how this is any help.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician. But she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since.
Yep.
She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. A real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
Is it Rufus? It is him, right? Increasingly agitated, it must be him. That's why he's so fucking grumpy. Who is it?
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it.
So is it he?
And he's a little bit scared.
It is him, right?
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Navia would know how to treat him.
Right.
Assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I've done this. Here it is. I figured out the treatment. It's willow bark.
You did? That's unexpected. But tell me, what is it?
Where was this hiding down in someone's fucking dialogue trees? Because I went to talk to her before about having this. It should be like one of the first options on there, right? It's willow bark.
Willow bark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufus down some.
Right.
I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Okay. This is how he will vote for Galerius, because I can give Galerius this to give to him. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Bye.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
God damn it, man. Could save so much time if they just put that dialogue at the start. Why would that be buried underneath, like, the what's your story stuff? Where is he? Where's it? Right.
You again.
You gotta be more agreeable now that I fixed your arthritis.
What business is that of yours?
I have the cure. I figured out a treatment. Eat a pinch of this willow bark and you should feel better in no time.
Willow bark? And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you.
No problem.
I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
Okay. Well, can that be done to stop threatening Virgil then?
No idea what you're talking about.
You owe me one. Come on. Here, I found this in your quarters.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth.
It's okay.
But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. And I know I said I owe you one. So I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
I was just lashing out.
Good.
I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Sure. No problem. Okay. Go tell Virgil. And I guess he's still going to vote for the same guy, but I'll have to restart the day, right, and get Galerius to do all this stuff for me. And then everyone will vote for him after I've done this too.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple. A new face.
Hello.
I hear we...
I know we haven't met, but I've actually already sorted out your problem. It was Rufus. He was bullying you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
I found a incomplete note in his house. That's a good point, actually. I did find that.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines.
It's fine.
Have you spoken to him about it?
I have. I've been given, like, the powers by the magistrate to go into anyone's house and take things, so it's fine. He won't be bothering you no more.
Really? How did you manage that?
Oh. Didn't he say not to say? I found a treatment for his arthritis. It was making him agitated.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Yep, just got a chief, lion tamer, solving Virgil's problems. Happy to help. I think he wants to help clean up the graffiti as well.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Okay, so we just double check, right? Who are you going to vote for?
Well,
yeah, Sentius. Okay.
My vote isn't for sale.
Yep, I can't change it. Yep, so we just need to restart the day now and get Galerius to do all this stuff. So everyone votes for him instead.
Nice to talk to you.
Goodbye. So let's just shoot someone, I guess. Shoot his bell end. Okay, I have to bribe him again first, though, right? Because I don't think that's something Galerius can do. I have to do that.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
It was me. Don't worry, I have a plan. All right, mate, I've got so much for you to do. I'm going to make you rich and powerful.
Salve, friend.
Take care of all this stuff for me, please. Right, so is there any order that needs this to be done? I don't think so. Treat the dying lady.
Yulia.
Yep. Give her the poison. Also treat Rufus with arthritis problems.
Poor Virgil.
Uh-huh.
Poor Rufus too, I guess. All right, got it.
Yep. So those two should now vote for him now as well, right? And then do all the other stuff to stop the person dying, the baker.
All right, let me see.
Uh-huh. And also stop that fraud from being in the election.
What? Are you?
Yep, that's everything.
I'll go.
And I will bribe the guy so he votes for him as well. Though I'm not sure if I need his vote, but I'll do it anyway. I mean, I guess to be fair, I did spend 3,000 wastefully, right? Because I actually lose that. It's fine. It's basically an infinite glitch of money, right? I just keep asking that guy to give me 5,000 for wanting to. Yo, yo, yo.
How'd you do? Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious...
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you where I got the bow. No, it's not for sale.
Oh, well.
Who you got to vote for, mate?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe.
No, he's actually pulled out. I haven't told him about that yet. Shit. I've got to wait, have I, for him to... Oh, it's not in the running for yet. Shit.
Certainly.
I have to wait.
Very well.
I have to wait for it to be announced that he's running. Annoying. Just stand here and wait for him to finish all his errands.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall,
He's already ready, look at him.
Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius, that's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Yay! Mate, I would wait until she was 36. Right? She's really fit. She's wasted as a priestess, all those wasted years. Okay. Right, so just to confirm, this guy should vote for him. This guy should vote for him. I didn't bribe you. Oh, fuck. I forgot to bribe. That's just, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. It should still be enough, right? Because it'll be him, Rufus, 3, 4 against 2. So it shouldn't matter that I haven't bribed him. I'd be really fucking annoyed though if it's just because I've forgotten. I forgot to do that. Me start. Everyone's here.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus.
Like, I'm guessing, like, if I was a man, I wouldn't get a vote anyway because I was new, right? There must be some reason to say. Otherwise, that seems a bit easy, doesn't it?
Earlier today, as agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Yeah, I don't think you can ever change him.
Georgius?
Galerius.
Uh-huh.
He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius?
He's got to vote for Sentius, yeah, because I forgot to bribe him.
Virgil?
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Uh-huh.
Ulpius?
Galerius,
Uh-huh.
the man who saved my life.
Rufius?
The man who treated
Yeah,
my
so it's one anyway.
rheumatism. Galerius.
Good. I keep my money too,
Citizens,
so that's good.
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
Release the prisoner.
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you've put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Duli is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not.
You can still be
That's it. You can all
polite.
get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
Move along. So, Gladiator Man is content with Galerius being magistrate. Hello. You lost.
We're finally alone. I assume you
Oh, do you not care? I'm Titiano. We've met before.
Is that...
We've also had this conversation before.
Seen...
What happens now that you're no longer magistrate?
Nothing really. It won't be long before the golden rule is broken and
Yeah, it's
everything
true.
will be reset.
Yeah, it probably will break soon
It
anyway.
won't affect me in the slightest.
Yeah, it's true. It's probably going to break anyway, right? With him, it's probably still going to be like another end of cycle, right? Something's going to happen that starts it. So, but maybe I should just get going rather than asking you about your story too, mate. Sorry.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
I realise I haven't done that either, have I? Okay, so we talk to Duli, right? This is what we do now. Get his key. Or he tells us how. Yeah, get the key to the upper system.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Duli.
Go, mate, you're free.
Hello? I'm Duli. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
Yeah, you can thank me by giving me your key.
Oh, it is you. Then, thank you.
No problem.
You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me out again. I'm so happy.
No problemo.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want.
Is this the
and
key?
Maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
Yeah, what was it? What's the treasure? It's the fucking daughter, right? She's up there, I think.
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
Well, you can trust me. We've just met, right? No, it helps to get you out, so yeah, I'll help.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Okay. I don't actually know where that goes, though. Below the Great Temple. The entry must be around there somewhere. Oh, okay. I didn't see any way to go down there. I mean, when I went underneath the other temple place where that other old man was, there was like a door down there, right? I didn't actually investigate. Could it be that one?
I hope you find it. In the cisterns. Way up high.
Yeah, it wouldn't be down
Hannibal said. Oh, look over there. Something shiny.
Golden rule.
Is it treasure?
Is it broke already?
It is treasure.
No?
I could see it for myself. So pretty.
What's he looking at?
And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it anymore.
That's the note you wrote, wasn't it?
Maybe no one will mind if I
Oh.
just...
Okay. So the day's going to reset and now we will have the key. Don't do it, Dooley.
The many shall suffer.
Okay. Galerius' rule does not last long. Sure, that's what happens to reset the day, right? So there'll be an event to start the reset. Well, that's it. It just happens straight away. Okay. Good job, Galerius. The first thing you do is what causes the golden rule. Oh, Sentius was right to lock that guy up. What a fucking moron. Doesn't he know? Or he knows the stuff that's going on here, right? Surely. Okay. Thank you. Now we can restart the day and actually go looking for his daughter. And I guess that might be one of the last things we do, actually, right? I don't think there's anything else to do. At least nothing rumoured by the barkeep. I think we're coming to the end of the game.